Another day of eating has begun. This is what I'm going to be using to make my lunch and part of my snack today. I'll start with a watermelon salad with organic mixed greens and some delicious mint. I'm also going to add in that sweet Vidalia, I guess it is. I don't know if they're Vidalia onions, but they are delicious. And a handful of grapes. I'm going to have some turkey breast with a slice of cheese in this delicious bread that I am now getting addicted to. It's a 647 rye, 50 calories a slice, and one slice is 1 point, two slices is 3 points. And the reason I'm putting the cheese is because I'm also going to be putting some Branston pickle on here. This is I believe it's 15 grams. I do weigh it. 15 grams for serving, and that is 1 point on Weight Watchers. So to me, it's a bargain because it's so flavorful. You don't need more. I don't need more than a tablespoon on my sandwich. And in the UK, you eat that with a cheese sandwich. So this is my closest that I'm going to get to a cheese sandwich. One slice of cheese for good measure, guys. So here I have also some of my favorite frozen fruit, unsweetened. So this is going to be 0 points, along with the watermelon, the mint, the salad, the onions, and the grapes. So this lunch is going to be, also one slice of fat-free cheese is 1 point. So 1 point for the Branston, 1 for the cheese, 3 for the bread, makes for a 5-point lunch. And I'll probably have some plain non-fat Greek yogurt with that fruit. I'll be back to show you how I plate it. And here it is, my delicious lunch for only 5 points, all plated up. Look at that delicious sandwich, that nice and toasted bread, melted cheese, delicious Branston pickle in there, and that yummy turkey breast. And here's my salad. Can't wait to dig in. Having some coffee with some of my almond milk, and back there is my flask of water, which I'm always working on. I'm going to go enjoy this now. Yum. This is what I'm having for my afternoon snack. I made myself some of this creme brulee yogurt. This is 2 cents on Weight Watchers, and I use some of my favorite Great Value sugar-free chocolate flavored syrup. It's 2 tablespoons for 10 calories, and 2 tablespoons is 0 points on Weight Watchers. This is a mix of a fresh kiwi that I sliced up, and then I added in the fruit that I showed you this morning, which is a frozen combination of pineapple, peaches, mango, and strawberries. And it's unsweetened, and I either get it at Aldi or I get it at Walmart, and I love it. So 2 points for this snack, which I am definitely going to go enjoy. This is what I'm having for my dinner tonight. I have potatoes, which I put in my air fryer and seasoned with my bacon and chive seasoning and a little cooking spray. And that's about 6 ounces worth, which is 4 points on Weight Watchers. Then I have this delicious spiced chickpea soup. It's a Campbell's Well Yes Power Soup. And it says for 11 ounces, it comes out as 1 point, but the 0.1 ounce that you see there, which I left out, would make it 2 points. I thought that was a little silly, so I just left some behind. You always leave some behind anyway, but just to make sure. So this is 210 calories. This is a really good soup. However, for me, I like spice, but it's a little bit too spicy. It's not very spicy, but these days my spice threshold is for hot is lowered than, or raised. I don't know. You tell me what that would be. I can't eat as much spicy food as I used to be able to. It bothers me. So that being said, I added the feta cheese. I don't know if it goes with it, but in my mind it does. And as long as your food looks good, tastes good to you, then that's all that matters, right? So the feta cheese is 3 points on Weight Watchers. And so 3 points for the feta, 1 point for the soup, 4 points for the potatoes. Makes this an 8-point dinner, and I am excited to eat it. It smells good. To me, it looks good, and you know how I feel about my feta cheese and my potatoes. So I'm off to eat this now. Well, hello. It's me, Ro, and my sidekick, Lila Bella, coming to you to close out the video of yesterday's day of eating. And boy, what a day it was. Last night, friends, I was hungry. I did not desire. I only made that 1 serving of dinner, and truth be told, I wouldn't have wanted 2 servings. It was delicious. And using the potatoes with it and that bit of cheese on top cut the heat. Those are really nice and handy to have around. I had tried those in BJ's, the Yes Soups, and they sell that particular one by the case. And they're just great because they just go in the microwave and they're ready. You could throw them into broth, and make it into a soup, put some chicken in there. I've done that with them. And I kind of forget I had them because in my grocery store that I have in my house, sometimes I go and I say, oh, look, I have this. And I get very excited. And last night that happened to me because I came in and I did not know what I even felt like having to eat. I knew I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time cooking. And having a prepped boiled potato and that little can of soup really just hit the spot. And of course, my feta cheese that I love. But after dinner, as I said, I was hungry. I did not feel like I had finished off the fruit and yogurt from my afternoon snack that I hadn't finished. I really didn't feel like getting more fruit. I did end up eating a banana. I enjoyed that. And I ended up having what I made for Jim yesterday, which was an English muffin pizza. Now, let me pull this back a second. In any plan I've ever been on, I would never do such a thing. I have to tell you. Calorie counting, Slimming World, Weight Watchers, I would never just, in good conscience, go into the refrigerator at night and have this. Now, I was hungry, legit. So that's one thing. The other thing is that I really felt like having it from when I made them in the morning. I looked at them and I said, gee, these look really good. Would I consider having them for dinner? No. It wasn't even a thought in my mind. It's an off-limits thing. If I eat pizza, I'm off plan. All this craziness. Unless it's a Nutrisystem pizza, in which case, that's fine as a meal for me. But so is an English muffin pizza. It's as fine as a meal for me as a Nutrisystem pizza is. Or a pizza that I can find in the app and just track. But in my mind, these English muffin pizzas were not even to be a thought in my mind to have for a meal. So all that being said, when I went to eat these, I was half asleep because I had fallen asleep on the couch. But again, I was not binge eating. I was legit hungry. And I had them. And then I decided to have trail mix. But I did measure it out, handful, quarter cup, and I ate it. And I said, I know I'm on Weight Watchers now. It's very different. I know I have weeklies that I can use that I'm always told and encouraged. I've heard Dish with D say, eat all your points, eat your weeklies. I've heard Michelle say this. These are two people that have lost over 100 pounds and kept it off forever on this plan. So I'm like, who am I to question what they're telling me? Because again, I've handed myself over to this plan now. Have never done that before. So I said, I'm not going to worry about this now. I was comfortably full, wasn't hungry anymore. Enjoyed the trail mix. I did enjoy the trail mix. It wasn't a binge, mindless, dissociated type eating. I wanted it. I had it. Didn't worry about it too much. Went to bed. Got up this morning, tracked it. Guess what? I went into my weeklies, and I'm going to put here what the end of my day looked like with the tracking so that you can see, because for people that are not familiar with Weight Watchers, weeklies are given to us. I get 21 weeklies and 23 dailies. Some people get more dailies. I believe we all get 21 weeklies. It can go up by 4 points a day if you don't finish your points. You shouldn't be saving your points unless you're having an occasion. It's my understanding. I could be wrong. Because some people do save their points. There are people that don't use any of their points. They eat all 0-point foods all week, and then they use those points on the weekends. That is not what the plan tells us to do, but for some people that works. Like for some people, you save all your cents and you use them on the weekend or whenever you use them, instead of using them daily. Okay, so that all being said, you've seen here what the tally is. I am on plan. I was totally on plan, but more importantly, I was totally satisfied. I was able to eat what I desired to eat. Now, had it been a half a gallon of ice cream, we'd be having a different conversation. But in this case, I was truly hungry and I ate food. English muffin pizzas are food. Okay. Yes, I had a little trail mix. It was a little snack. But if you see what else I ate throughout the day, and I did eat a banana added in there, even if I was calorie counting. So what if I went to 1,600 calories for the day? That would be a catastrophe for me. Now, do we eat 1,600 calories every day? Some days we eat more than others. Keep in mind that I am working now. I have no idea how many calories I burn at work, but I am on my feet for 12 hours a week. And that has to be impacting something. I don't know, and it's a mystery, and it's fine because I don't really care. All I care about is that I am eating on plan and I am satisfied with what I'm eating, because ultimately that is going to lead me to my success. Even if I have to tweak something, which Michelle will be more than happy to sit with me and look at what I'm doing if things are not going well. But this week is an experiment, okay? Michelle and I discussed that this week we would experiment because of my thing with the working thing that you all are probably bored listening about anymore. But that is what I'm doing. But I'm not experimenting about tracking. I'm tracking everything because I want to also be able to see come the end of the week if we need to refer back to what I did to be able to make sense of what that scale is going to say. So we'll see what happens. I am enjoying my food. And that is what you have to do, whatever plan you're on. Again, I am currently on this plan. Does that mean I may be on it forever? I don't know. It would be great if I could just find something that would really work for me to get this diet mentality out of my head. You know, I don't want to be on the diet. D-I-E is in diet. Die. I don't like it. I want to be on healthy. I want to be H-E-A-L, healing my body and eating healthy. So does that mean it's going to be 100% healthy? No, but remember, Dr. Greger, who I love very much, said, and also Dr. Funk and Dr. Lee, those are my three guys that I follow, a lady and guys, that I really admire and appreciate in their approach to how they want to give people a way to get healthy. They never say, they'll tell you this isn't good to eat, but they'll never say, don't eat this, eat that. They'll say, eat that, and then if there's room left, you're going to eat this. The hope is to continue to go on to eating more of that than this. Okay? And for me, that's a setup for success. Because if you tell me not to eat something, guess what? I'm going to want to eat it, even if I don't really like it. Like, I'm not a fan of eating cake. I love cookies. My homemade cookies, Terry's homemade cookies. Yeah, I could chow down on those. But any of the other kind of things that I eat are really not things that give me great satisfaction. They're just things that I eat when I go off the rails. So anyway, that's it for today's video. I am going to try to do a video today, even though I'm going to work. We'll see how it goes. Either it will go up or not, and it may not go. It may just be what I ate, and I may not come on at all, like I've done in past. And we'll see how I do. It'll be interesting to see. So, as I always do, I ask you to please do at least one thing a day. Start with at least one if you're doing none. Hopefully you're doing many to take good care of yourself. No one else can do that for you. And we only get one go around, guys. So let's try to make the best of the go around. The other thing I want to do is wish you many blessings in your life, for you and your family. I want to thank you very much for sticking with me on my next part of my journey with Weight Watchers. I completely appreciate that in ways that you'll never know. And I have lost people, but I expected that because let's face it, some people need to leave because they can't see the food I'm eating on this plan because it will throw them off the rails of whatever they're trying to do. We have to understand that. I have to understand that, and I do. So people cannot be watching certain things because it is true. You're going to see me see some of the food that I'm eating that maybe don't balance out with the plan that you're on. So I understand that. Also, people don't have hours in a day to be sitting watching everybody's videos. So if they're on a different plan, they need to spend time watching videos that are compatible with their plan. So I get that too. Maybe some people will come back for my weigh-ins or my food hauls. My food hauls will continue to be SlimmerRoe friendly because I am eating healthy food. And you will see the things as in past that are not so healthy because Jim and I live together and he doesn't always eat the same things I eat. You see me buying ice cream and chips and things for him. So not much in the area of my food hauls will change at all, except that I won't be giving cents, I'll be giving points. And those of you on SlimmerRoe know what your sins are. So, I don't think that's a big deal so much. You can always ask me. And, but I wanted to make sure that I gave this message out for people who feel the need to leave for those reasons or their own reasons. I do understand that. I feel badly, but I understand. And I don't know if you leave or not. They don't tell me. I can't check to see that. And I think people need to know that too, because if they need to leave, I want them to be able to leave freely without worrying about me. Okay. So back to subscribing. If you haven't subscribed and you're here and you're watching, please do that. That really helps me out a lot. That would be a big favor to me and much, much appreciated. And if you enjoy my videos, please give them a thumbs up. Please give me a comment, because I like to know, even though I'm taking forever to get back to you, my apologies, but I really am interested in knowing how you're doing and what your thoughts are. And I appreciate all of your input. And if you think there's someone in your life that might benefit from watching my videos, be it that they would feel more supported in their life or they would enjoy them, please share. That really helps me a lot as well. So subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, all those good things really help me, and I appreciate it. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching my video today, and for whatever other ones you watch. Thank you very much. And on that note, I am going to say goodbye to you now. I've been talking for 12 minutes. That's too long. And I will see you soon. Big, big hugs. And again, bye for now.